Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Steve Simonson along with Craig the Spider-Man Collins for this afternoon's matchup between your IPFW Lady Dons and Bellarmine College. Bellarmine comes in with a record of 2-5 in the conference and 7-19 overall, and your IPFW Lady Dons come in at 5-2 in the conference, 6-2 in the conference, scratch that, and 14-15 overall. Should be a nice little match for IPFW. They started off the weekend good last night with the win over Kentucky State, and as far as I can tell from the warm-up that I've been seeing this afternoon, they look pretty fired up to go out here and play Bellarmine. And what do you think we're going to be looking to see tonight, Craig?
It'll be real good for IPFW to finish the weekend off with a 2-0 snide. They lost a couple games last weekend, so when you get the confidence built back up tonight, just go out here and finish off the weekend. They need to push the middles a lot today and get the confidence back in the outside hitters so they can roll.
Yeah, I think I really don't know who we're going to see tonight as far as in the starting lineup. I don't know who we're going to see tonight in the starting lineup because we did see a lot of new faces last night, but yet everybody who got in there played pretty well, and we just look to see them come out and go off of what they started doing last night and get out there and get a win.
This should be a good match tonight.
Just looking over some of the statistics from last night, see some of who did the best. I recall last night's Dandy Down player of the game was Andrea Woodcock, 94. She came in that second game, really jump served the ball well. I don't know if she's going to see much action tonight, but with the way she served last night, I wouldn't be surprised if Tim put her in and let her play a little bit more because they were down 12-5 to K-State, and she came back and served about got them up 13-12, and it really turned the whole night around. Her serving did, and I don't know if Tim's going to put her in there as a serving specialist or not today, but it would be nice to see if she could get in and do something like that. Just looking down the list, the team had a total of 31 kills last night, with a couple having 4. Reichart had 4, as well as Tiffany Martin. It got mixed up pretty well throughout the night. Everybody around 2 and 3 and 4. But like I said, last night's team wasn't the type of competition we're used to playing to, and we got to mix it up a little bit. So other than that, we just look for a strong showing tonight. And right now we're going to take it down to the floor, and we're going to check out the starting lineups and the national anthem. All right, guys, we'll be right back after these messages. Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls alike. We're down on the floor right now. We're going to take a public address announcer for tonight's non-starters and starters for both teams.
Your IPFW Volleyball. Now will you rise for our national anthem?
Once again, welcome back, and we'll take it down to the floor.
Christine Dusing. Number 12, Laura Finneman. Number 1, Jennifer Schneidhart. Number 6, Jennifer Rollerding. Now for the starters. Number 4, Erin Christian. Number 13, Sarah Hoffman. Number 11, Nicole Meyer. Number 10, Pam Rickard. Number 3, Shannon Schneidmiller. Number 7, Christine Stoutberg. And the head coach is Kevin Payne. All right. Now the non-starters for IPFW. Number 3, Kathy Culp. Number 5, April Bear. Number 7, Carrie Herdman. Number 9, Tiffany Martin. Number 14, Andy Reichart. And number 15, Andrea Woodcock. Now for the starters. Number 1, Amy Lubin. Number 2, Julie Parrott. Number 4, Amber Borney. Number 6, Amy Redenbach. Number 10, Dottie Porch. And number 12, Heather Teagarden. And the head coach is Tim Heffron. Assistant coach Suzanne Smith. Assistant coach Colin Leiter. And assistant coach Joe Lyon.
All right, there you have it, folks. They're going to meet at the net for the handshakes. And we're going to be set for some volleyball action in just a moment here.
So hold on to your seats.
Let's get ready to rumble. Should be an interesting match, to say the least. Hopefully we'll come up with IPFW on the upside of this and go 2-0 for the weekend here at home.
So get your snacks ready. Get the popcorn ready.
And settle into your seat, because me and Craig are going to bring it to you live. As they step on the field, IPFW looks like they're got some high spirits. Dottie's laughing already. She hasn't even done nothing. We got our 2 bald line judges tonight, Justin Peter Brady Luna
And
and
Forrest T. Gump.
Forrest T. Gump Wilhoit on the lines.
We have Felipe Relat and Ricky Solor down there on the statistician.
Okay, here we
Along
go.
with John Huffman.
Bellarmine's going to serve. And they start off with an ace right off the bat by Shannon Schneidmiller. Nice swing by Parrott. Bellarmine just can't transition it. Nice dig, but they just couldn't transition it.
Way to come back with a good pass there by Heather Teagarden right after the ace.
IPFW served really well last night. Let's see if Julie can start it off for us. And you saw a nice middle attack connection there from Bellarmine College.
She just placed the ball in the corner, caught IPFW defense sleeping just a little bit. Lubin with a high set to the outside. The Borney straight down. Nice high swing by her.
Amber Borney swinging away at will.
I really like her. She can really hit the ball. She snaps it really high. I like her arm swing.
That's key right now. Swing high. We saw it last night. Kentucky State, the smaller blockers. Amber Borney just hit over them all night long. Dottie with a really nice serve. Bellarmine chasing it down. And Peluche right off of her own player. Pam Rickard went back to get that ball and hit her teammate right in the noggin. Dottie's back to serve once again. See if we can pick up another point.
Chisel off the block there by Bellarmine.
And number 7, Christine Stoutberg back to serve. See if we can get a good pass right here from IPFW.
Nice pass now. High outside set to Borney. She's dug. High outside set, Bellarmine goes. Another dig, Amy Lubin with the deep dish to the back set. High to the outside, Borney. Ball's dug up again. And Bellarmine ends the rally with a high hit chisel off IPFW block.
Stoutberg's going to go back and serve again. Craig, we've seen 2 plays in a row where IPFW's block, the balls hit their hands and come down in front of him. I mean, what do you think they got to do to adjust that?
They need to settle down, turn their hands inside the court. They need to wait just a little bit longer before jumping and really press into the angle, because the Bellarmine's hitting a lot of angle right now, going high for the hands. Nice pass by Parrott. A little chip shot by Record.
Would you say that's the key right now? You said earlier in the cast that you said that you want to see IPFW start working the middle.
Yeah, it's important for them to push the middle right now. When you got a good pass, Dottie can crush the ball, and so can Reichardt crush the ball. So you have a one-on-one, so they might as well go ahead and crush it. Big over pass again. Nice roll shot to the corner.
And Heather's going to go back to serve. At IPFW down 2, serving 3.
Short serve. Bellarmine to the outside. Dug by Dottie Porch. Amy with the back blue set from the back row. Free ball. Ball's popped over. Dottie with the free ball dig. Push the middle. Ball's dug up. Joust at the net. And IPFW wins the joust.
I'll tell you one thing. Shannon Schneidmiller's back there just digging everything IPFW is hitting at her. So, I mean, Bellarmine looks like they're going to come out here and be scrappy, play a little bit of defense with these girls that say, you know, got to hit the ball harder than that to get it past me. Nice pass, nice. Hit the middle. Heather with a nice little dig. Outside to Borney with the cagey cut shot. Free ball back. Amber swinging high. 4 hits called by the up official. That's a good call. And here comes the dreaded double sub. Number 1.
For number 10.
Jennifer Schneidhart's coming in for number 10. And number 6 is coming in the game, who is Jennifer Wellerding. Great pass by Heather. And the tip by Amy cruising for a Lubin. Amber Bornay back to serve for IPFW.
And we have tie score IPFW 3-3. She goes with the jump floaty.
Nice touch block. Very nice control block right there by Andy Reichardt. That's what you need to do. Get those hands over the net. Even though you don't get a stuff block, touch that ball, control it. It's very important to keep that ball back in the play. Amber Borney back to serve. She's going to give him the heater.
And she gives him the heater. Free ball. It should be a point for IPFW as Amy Lubin pushes it to the middle. Dug up by Bellarmine, high outside. Ball's dug by Borney. Lubin pushes to the outside to Julie. Ball's off the block at Bellarmine. And the ball is down.
So far, Craig, really impressed with the way Bellarmine's been playing defense here today.
Yeah, they've been playing real good on defense, touching every ball, which is the key.
They're just not doing very well. They're not doing very well in transition right now, and which is good for IPFW because they're going to get a couple quick points out of this thing, keep the ball in play.
Oh, and ball served into the net.
Aaron Christian back to serve. So again, let's see if we can slide out right away. Nice pass by Heather. And the middle tack right there to Andy Reichardt. A good pass. If she keeps going to Andy, then, you know, it's going to open everything else up. And you know how important that is, hitting left side this year for the guys, Craig. If those middles can hold the middle blocker, it's a field day outside.
Should be a one-on-one every time.
We'll be saying boom shakalaka all night long.
Good pass. Bad pass, good serve. IPFW here is on a roll.
6 serving 3. Andy's going to go back there and serve it up once again. Another service error.
2 service errors in a row. It's important that when you see somebody in front of you miss a service or gets a service error, it's important that you try to keep the serve in bounds in the next play. That's why we see Tim Heffron on the bench marking his little book, marking the tally for a little punishment he can give to his players for missing the serve.
Yeah, you know all about those, don't you, Spider-Man?
Boom! Shaka-laka-laka-laka-laka.
It's the shoes.
It has to be. Dottie Porsche with the crush from the middle.
Amy cruising for a Lubin back to serve.
She cruised that ball right over the net. Back set.
Nice touch block. Oh,
just chiseled out of bounds. They need to turn their hands inside. They block that ball every time.
Here comes Shannon Schneidmiller and Pam Rickert back into the game once again, with Shannon going back to serve. IPFW leading 6-3. Lubin just didn't get that ball outside, gave a free ball to Bellarmine, and here they come right back at us.
Ball's touched off the block. Ball's hit out of bounds, but they called touch. The line judge, Justin, called touch off the block. Side out, or point, Bellarmine.
Shannon Schneidmiller back to serve. Ball is out. We had heard some girls calling good, but Amber Borney says, I don't think so, girls. I got a mind of my own, and I'm letting that one sail a little bit long.
Give him the heater.
And the heater she gives. Another crush by Borney. She's on fire.
Yeah, she's hitting that ball well, but I'll give the assist to JP on that one, Julie Parrott. Jumping it up again.
Took a little off of that.
Nice pass that time by Bellarmine College. There's a nice block. Amber really pushed her hands in good that time. Nice dig by Lubin. Heather setting the one ball to Dottie. Don't usually see that out of opposites. Coaches will tell you set that ball outside if you're not the setter, but Dottie was up quick, made the good call, and Heather says, well, what the heck, I'll give it to you.
And she gave it to her. The heater. Ball's out of bounds.
Hitting error right there.
He caught a touch.
Oh, we get a touch off the block.
He must have had his binoculars on for that one, Steve.
And Nicole Meyer back to serve for Bellarmine College.
Ball's off the net. Back set to Heather with the cutty.
Teacup with the cutty. And here comes Reichardt back into the game for Amy Reidenbach.
Dottie Porch back to serve.
Lottie Dottie, she likes to party, back to serve.
Ball's to the outside. Tip shot over. Lubin with the dish to the middle. Reichardt straight down.
What do you think, Craig? They're really connecting on that. Do you give most of that credit to Lubin or for Reichardt for being up early?
Both.
Okay, fair answer.
She saw Reichardt up in the middle early, so she dished it to her.
Doing really good right. They're doing really good right now getting that to the middle. The College Cable Access Program Guide provides information about our programming, including IPFW sports telecasts. To receive your free, I repeat, free Channel 6 program guide, send your name, address, and zip code to Channel 6 at IPFW, 2101 Coliseum Boulevard East, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46805. Or call us at 481-6000. IPFW's nice little replay there, Heather, as I'm looking down at my announcements. But Heather had a nice little cutty there, and see if we can come back out there. IPFW's back on the floor, all anxious to get going here and build this lead a little bigger with Dottie back to serve.
Score's 9-4. We're ready for action.
Great serve. Way to push the passer deep by Dottie. See a back four set.
Good dig by Dottie.
Digging.
Julie Parrott with the dig. Dottie high to the outside. Well, a little low. Ball's over. Transition. Bellarmine hits it into the bottom of the net, Dottie Porch back to serve. Score the point. Score is 10-4.
Good, buddy.
Back set. Nice dig. Ball set to the outside to Borney. Straight down.
She's heating up. She's on fire. Amber's really swinging well.
Yes, she is.
She knows it, too. She's out there smiling, fixing her hair, trying to look all pretty.
Goes to the middle.
We had a little broken play there. We went up for the block. Annie Reichart touched the ball. Right back up to her, sort of set herself off the block and put it back down.
We have an ace by Dottie Porch as she gets a little excited as she gets the ace.
And we're going to see a substitution coming in for Bellarmine. Try to slow this game down a little bit. Christine Dusing. Okay, Dottie wants to serve. Ref gives her the signal. Here we go.
We have a good touch off the block. Heather Teagard high to the outside to Borney. Oh, she just missed it. The ball was a little bit set inside, not pushed out far enough. She mistimed it just a little bit. We have another substitution coming in.
Right back into the game is number 12, Laura Fenneman. Coach from Bellarmine just decided, hey, he wanted to slow the game down a little bit and get his side out, and that's exactly what happened. Nice pass by Julie. Andy's up early, holds the middle blocker. Amber working.
She has a little tip shot going.
I think we got away with one right there. I believe she was underneath that net before the ball hit the floor, but ref didn't catch that, and we have Heather back to serve.
Explain to them, the folks out there, the rule on that, Steve, about going under the net.
Well, you see the line underneath the net. If your foot goes, half your foot goes underneath that line that's underneath the net, you're good. But if your whole foot or any part of your body goes underneath that line on the floor, then you're called underneath, which is equivalent to a net. So half your foot can go back underneath, but not your whole foot. And now we got Heather back here for game point with the Dons winning 14-4. See if we can put them away right here. No questions asked. Be nice to do with the block right here. Nice set back four.
We have
Great
a dig
dig.
instead. Back blue. The ball is out. Justin Loonan called the ball out.
And here comes a double substitution for Bellarmine again.
The dreaded substitution. What they try to do here is try to slow the pace of the game down. IPFW has early motion going right now. They're on a roll. And what Bellarmine's trying to do is slow their emotion down, take them out of the game a little bit. That's why they have the double substitutions.
Nice swing out of the back row by Heather. Amber gets the touch off of the number 4, Erin Kristen. And here comes Kathy Culp in the game for Amber Borney. Her role right now is come in the game, serve the ball tough, and dig a ball, make something happen, be the spark plug with 1 point to go in this first game. See if she can do that. She's a senior on the team, and see what she can do. She's one senior on the floor right now. She's going to try to win this game for her team. Nice little attempt at a dig by Dottie there. Looked like a fish out of water trying to dig that ball. She'll go back there next time and give it her all, just like she did that time. And Chris with the serve. Nice pass by Heather Teagard. Set to Reichart, and she's been unstoppable in the middle so far, folks. Just keep feeding the ball to Reichart. Now she's back to serve. See if she can put this game away for IPFW. 14-4, IPFW, for all you just joining us.
Ball just over the net. Back set. Ball's
Nice.
dug up. And a little soft touch by Dottie Porch. And we have game IPFW 15-4.
Looks like the girls are having fun doing it too, Craig.
Yep.
As they switch sides, we're going to go into game 2 real quick. And I don't know, what do you think the key was there?
The key was they dug a lot of balls. They worked the middle on transition. The middle opened up one-on-one blocking for the other team. And they were able to get points on transition.
Okay, we'll be right back after this for more GOVC action right after these brief messages. Hang on in there, folks. we're back at the Hilliard Gates Center where the IPFW Lady Dons just took game one, 15-4, as you can see on the scoreboard. And Craig and I were just speaking of the fact that we thought the reason that IPFW won that game was due to their success in the middle, which Andy Reichart was unstoppable most of the match so far. And when they didn't set her, she was holding the middle from Bellarmine, and she was just getting the job done. Lubin was mixing it up really well, and that's what you need to do. Open it up so you can get one-on-one on the outside or one-on-none if the middle's really doing well. I'd like to see them go into this next game with that momentum that they finished on the last game. 15-4, that's a big win. You can't get lackadaisical. You got to go in there and, play as strong as you did the first time.
As we prepare for game two.
As both teams come to the end of the court, Bellarmine looks like they're firing each other up. IPFW is standing on the line waiting to come in. And the referee signals them onto the court, and we'll have game number 2 right now. IPFW is going to start off serving with Amy cruising for a Lubin, serving the ball. Okay, we got things straightened away, and Lubin's going to go back and serve. Hey, Dottie Porch to the block. It was a tight little pass there. The referee thought that the ball was on the plane of the net, and Dottie went up there and blocked it. Service ace by Lubin, and right off the bat, we got a 2-point lead. 2 tough serves by Lubin, and we got 2 points right away.
Pull.
Ball was a little bit long by Lubin. So now we just go back, and Lubin calls the offense. Can't worry about that mistake, and get a good pass. We'll side out right away.
Shank pass.
Nicole Meyer comes right back with a service ace. Now 1 serving 2. Nice play by Lubin to get that out of the net off the shank pass. Bellarmine come at high outside set. Julie Parrott the touch. Dottie got to go over with it.
Good play there by Lubin, cruising. Ball set to the outside. Ball's just blocked out of bounds. Good dig by Lubin to fly in there and dig that ball up.
She's a little hustler. She'll go after every ball she thinks she can get her hand on. IPFW's having a little bit of a passing problem right here in the first couple points of this one. Tight set. Parrott with the block. Going back.
Ball's touched off the block. Transition IPFW to the outside. Another T-guard. Fires it off the block.
Okay, let's see things settle down a little bit right here. They start off with 2 good points, and they shackled a couple passes. Now Julie Parrott's back to serve.
She fires up the heater. Good serve. Ball set off the net. Ball straight down by Dottie Porch. A Caruth.
Yeah, these ball people are letting balls fly over the place. Going a little slow so far in this game.
Parrott fires the heater up again. Ball's tipped. IPFW defense is a little slow reacting to it. Good hustle by Borney.
Amber really tried to get in there and dig that ball up. I think the block just jumped a little too early. Thinking she was going to rip it, and then she ended up tipping it, and there was no one there to get it. Nice high outside set for Borney over the top. Nice blips back there by Shannon Schneidmiller. And here they come in the middle.
Boom, shakalaka by Dottie Porch.
And here comes Andy Ryden. Amy Reichart. I was going to say, Andy Reidenbach, but they came in for each other.
Short serve by Dowdy. Ball set to the middle. Transition IPFW. High set to the outside. Borney rips it off the little digger back there. And IPFW leads 4-2 in game 2 as they wrapped up game 1.
Nice serve by Dottie Porch. Oh, the cagey little one over. Pancake by Julie Parrott.
Oh,
Heather
what
with
a
the great
play.
play. Here they come right back. Oh, she's going to try tipping it again. Get that stuff out of here. Set it high to Amber Borney. Over the top.
Another good play by Bellarmine. Free ball.
Free ball back over so she can run the middle.
Dottie with the free ball pass.
Andy. Right there we go. She's been watching Noodle Tremolin in the offseason, I think. Last year out at Woodward, and she's said, hey, there's a guy out there at IPFW who's pretty successful with hitting the bottom of the ball, backspin type swing. Maybe I'll try it. And so far, hey, it's good to stop her.
Another good serve by Dottie. Ball's cut, Borney. Ball set to the outside. She rips it straight down. She's on fire right now, Steve. She really reaches high and snaps off that ball.
Yep, she's playing really steady right now. Steady as she goes. And here we are at 6-2 again. I wouldn't be surprised after a point more or so. Coach from Bellarmine gets a timeout. He can't afford to let this game 2 get away. And there we have an ace by Dottie Porch.
And we should see a timeout by Bellarmine.
And that's exactly what we're going to see is a timeout. So far, this game, IPFW served the ball really well, and they transitioned a couple plays, and you're going to get yourself in a big lead. Okay, we'd like to remind you that we at IPFW are pleased to be able to bring you cablecast of NCAA athletic competition. We hope you've enjoyed the show and the excitement of intercollegiate sports from IPFW. To provide such programs, we need your support. With the help of many volunteers, we are able to produce these programs at a relatively low cost. Your contributions will help defray the production costs not covered by the Channel 6 budget. The College Cable Access Center invites you to invest in quality college programming by sending your contribution to Channel 6 at IPFW, 2101 Coliseum Boulevard East, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46805. Please make your check out to the Indiana Purdue Foundation at Fort Wayne and designate it for College Cable Access Athletics. Thanks a lot, guys. All the support from the community helps a lot.
Here's a replay. Bellarmine hits it over.
Nice dig there by Borney. And over the top. That's easy as that. Just transition the ball just like that, folks.
And service. Good pass. What a block. Straight down block. She really reached in the angle and blocked the ball down. As we have the score of 8-2. Good dig by Dottie. Good dish by Amy. Right off the block.
Lubin really did a good job putting that ball up high. She didn't get there in time, bumped it up. It was a swingable ball for Borney, and we put it away. And here comes substitution. The other senior on the team, April Bear, coming in to get a little PT. Coming in for Amber Borney. She's getting a nice little hand here from the crowd. She's played really well.
And we have service. Bellarmine high to the back row. Hits out the back row, and the ball is just out.
Did you say hit out the back wall?
Hit out the back row.
Oh, almost, huh?
Yeah.
Looked like Forrest Gump hitting the ball in practice the other day, huh? He hit the American flag on a fly, hit it so far out of bounds. Nice pass there by Bellarmine.
What a dig by Julie Parrott. Deep dish to the outside. April smacks it straight down as IPFW is on the roll here.
I don't want to jinx Dottie, but she's been doing a good job serving. She's got to keep this serve in and let the defense do its job.
High enough pass.
Got a double substitution coming in for Bellarmine. Any of you people who couldn't make it out here today to see this live volleyball action because you came out and saw I was on a little late and like to see some volleyball, there's a tournament out at Wayne High School this evening with Northrop and Schneider battling it out. See who goes on next week. Championship starts at 7:30. That should be some good volleyball as well. You get a chance going out there. Nice set.
April, she's on fire. She came right in is on fire right now. 2 balls high to the outside, and she really crushed it.
You're on fire too, Spider.
Ball hit off the block. Deep dish by Lubin. April. Another kill. That's 3 kills in a row for April Bear.
That left side, whether it's April or Amber, they're doing a good job over there.
Lubin T-guard back to serve. We have a score of 2-3.
Lubin's doing a good job of getting that ball outside the antenna so we can get a nice swing at it.
In game 2. And oh no, she goes for the short serve. And just a little bit too short.
Aaron Kristen back to serve Bellarmine.
We have a nice little crowd today, Steve.
Yeah, we do. A pretty vocal one as well.
Deep dish from Lubin to April. Another cutting shot. This time she's dug the tip. April to the back set to Heather. It's dug by Bellarmine.
April had some hands puskus ones on that one. They didn't call it though.
Lubin deep dish to the outside to April. Straight down.
I mentioned this last night, but April Bear, when she hasn't been playing as much as she is used to in the past, and when she gets in, she goes in there and gets fired up, and she wants to prove her point that she wants to be on that floor for the second half of the rest of the senior year. She wants to be out there playing every play, and the only way she's going to be able to do that right now is if she plays tougher in these matches. She gets in, she gets a dig right there, she's doing it all. And Lubin with the little flippy. Another dig by April. April's playing really inspired ball back there. Another one.
3 digs in a row by April.
And transition it to Reichart. That's what we need to see.
3 digs by April right there, straight up.
Nice serve. And that's in there. Good call by Justin Luna.
Ace, the ball just floated right down on the line. And IPFW here at game point, 14-3 in game 2.
I'd like to see him shut this one out with a big roof by Reichart. Oh, well, not Reichart. Let's give it to Lubin. Hey,
and the game is over.
April says, heck no, I'm going to get an ace, Steve.
They're having fun down there, Steve.
Yeah, they are. Well, heck, 15-4, 15-3, I'd be having fun too. Let's see if they can hustle across the net. I'm sure Tim won't make many adjustments, maybe see a couple new faces, but he's just going to let them play, have a good time.
And we have the airplane contest. Are you going down there to build an airplane, Steve?
No. I mean, the only way I'd get one in that little pool out there in the center of the court is if I took that piece of paper you build it with, curl it up in a ball, and throw it. Even then I might not make it because you know how good I am at basketball. I'd need a hoop about that big. But I've seen you play too, you know.
We're here at IPFW Hilliard Gate Center. We have a nice little crowd. If you're just tuning in, IPFW won the first 2 games.
15-4 and 15-3. We're getting all set for the 3rd game. We're going to have a little bit of a break here because we got some airplane contests. See all the fun you people miss at home. Come on out here, build an airplane. You make it in that pool out on the court, and you're qualified for the last home match of the year where you can possibly win 2 tickets round trip to anywhere in the continental United States. And hey, that's worth coming out for me. You people should go home and practice making airplanes, trying to hit it in a little bucket or something, and come on out here and win some tickets. Okay, while we have this chance, we're going to give you some brief messages. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome back to IPFW. We're live here, waiting for Game 3 as IPFW is warming up. IPFW won the first two games. As we get geared up for Game 3, IPFW is getting off to a real good start here after coming off not a poor weekend, but an upsetting weekend last weekend. They're getting back on track, and it seems like they're having a lot of fun out there, which is the key. I mean, every good team has low points, and they just have to build themselves back up the following week, which IPFW is doing this week.
Yeah, if they win this, they'll be 3 in a row. Craig, you guys start up practice this week, don't you? What's the team looking like this year?
Well, we have Scott Lauer, who's our setter. He's looking real good, as usual. And we have Felipe Relat and Ricky Salor. And it's going to take one day at a time.
I'm sure you're looking forward to getting back in the gym. I mean, I know you've been doing some of these matches, commentating, and I know that you'd like to get back in there and get in the gym, start banging away yourself.
Certainly.
Why don't you wave at your mom? Say hi to your mom, Craig. She's probably at home all upset because my Wisconsin Badgers beat up on the Michigan Wolverines today, but hey, when you get all you guys back and you're healthy, no one's going to stop the Badgers.
Well, they can't go to the Rose Bowl this year.
No, that's all right, though. They're going to have a successful year. And
it was a good game. It was a good game.
Yeah, it was.
I give it to you, Wisconsin Badgers.
And this is a good game, too. If these girls come out here and win in 3, can't ask for much more than that. There's a good shot of Tim Heffron laughing and giggling over there. And my girls are winning the game. He's pointing, yeah, that's you, girls. You go ahead.
But they should put the cameras back on us.
Why? What are you going to do?
That was our Jet magazine photocopy of the week. And we're getting ready for Game 3 as IPFW is on the line.
It's real easy sometimes to get lackadaisical after winning 2 easy ones like that. I hope that IPFW doesn't do that. I hope they come out real strong, keep this momentum rolling, and get out of here, because you can't let the other team think in the third game after winning the first 2 that they can come back and compete with you. Just keep them down. Kick them when they're down, so to speak.
And we're ready for action.
Number 8, Kristen Dusing, back to serve for Bellarmine. She's waiting for the ball after the referee checks the lineups, make sure everything's going okay. Make sure everyone's where it's supposed to be. As long as we're where we're supposed to be, it's an easy game for us. Here's a good shot of the ref trying to figure out what's going on.
And he throws the game ball in, and for the 5th time, we're ready for action.
5th time in the 3rd game, huh, Craig?
Yep. They're making me look bad up here. Dottie with the tip over. How did she squeeze that ball through there? It was a broken play, and she got the ball through there anyway. Nice pass by Julie outside to Heather. And she hit the ball out. There was a confusion on the Bellarmine block over there. They dropped their hands, actually, so she should have had an open play there.
As I see the statisticians at the front table from the men's team yell pull and put out their shotguns like a skeet shoot.
Back set to Julie Parrott.
Pull! Look, there they go again.
And they're all hitting the back wall now.
The clay pigeons are flying for IPFW.
They need to settle down. Score is 3-0. Bellarmine leads.
That's what I was afraid of. Can't let them get many more right now. Can't let them think they can play with you, because so far they haven't.
Straight down by Julie Parrott. She's back on track, and she goes back to serve to try to serve up.
Serve up the heater. Julie Polywana Cracker Parrott back to serve.
And she has an ace, and IPFW is right back on track. High serve. Good pass by Bellarmine. And we have a net call on Bellarmine. IPFW with another point.
Yes, number 10, Pam Rickert was in the net.
And IPFW is back in. It scores 2-3. IPFW is down by 1. Good serve. Good touch block. Dottie with the tip. And another point. And IPFW is right back in this match. Scores 3-3. What do you think, Steve? They realize that they can't get lackadaisical on Bellarmine, or Bellarmine will come back on them.
Well, Julie went back there, being somewhat the leader on the court, and she went out there, started serving the ball tough.
Dottie with the stuff block. Ball's put back over. Play action. Back set. Dottie with the pop-up. Moving to the outside to April Bear, and she squeezes it down somehow and gets the kill. Scores 4-3. IPFW right back in it, and they took the lead. Julie still serving the heater. And Dottie with a stuffed block. And another point for IPFW.
I wouldn't be surprised right now. It's 5-3. Haven't changed the score yet on the official score. But I wouldn't be surprised if the next point. So Bellarmine cannot afford to let this game get out of hand. They're up 3-0. They can't afford.
Free ball. And another point.
But he's going to let him play, it looks like right now. Let's just see Julie just keep the serve in. With the jump servers, sometimes they like to call timeouts to make substitutions to screw up their momentum, but let Julie just go swing away at it then. There's an ace by Julie Parrott.
And we should see a timeout here, either this point or the next point, or a substitution. And the coach from Bellarmine just lets him play. And the heater, another ace by Parrott. Here comes a timeout. IPFW quickly back in it. Takes the lead.
All by the serve of Parrott. She came in there, started jump serving it up, and there they are at 8-3. And we'll be right back with more GOVC volleyball action right after these messages. Don't go away.
And we're back for a short little timeout here by the Bellarmine, who called a timeout. And we're back to action with Julie Parrott serving. And she's going to continue to serve the heater. Let's see if this timeout works for the Bellarmine, hoping she serves into the net or out of bounds.
Andrea Woodcock, 94, into the game.
Good dig by Julie. High set outside to April Bear. And she's put down a heater. Play action. April Bear with just a tug over the net. Good dig by Julie. Back dish to Andrea, and she just cuts it out of bounds. Side out Bellarmine.
Laura Fenneman back to serve for Bellarmine.
High outside set to April Bear.
Nice cover up by Julie Parrott.
Ball's touched off the block.
Great call by Luna.
Great high hit by April Bear, right off the hands. There was a wall over there, and she went right off the wall, out of bounds.
Care Bear takes a seat. Andy Reichart coming into the game. Try to get a block or two or three.
Dottie back to serve. And she serves the ball into the net.
And I bet you Dottie's arm's a little bit tired. She served the ball so many times in that second game to get him up there. She probably can't muster enough to get it over the net anymore. Dottie heard that. She probably showed me how strong her arm is after the game by hitting me upside the head, huh?
Back to Andrea with the crush.
Okay, guess what Andrea's going to bust out?
And Andre Woody Woodpecker Woodcock is back to serve.
The heater.
And she gets it in. Point IPFW.
Once again, Dottie tried to help him out by touching that ball, looking like a fish out of water, Dottie. Someone's got to get in there and she tried to dive for that ball.
Andrea back again with the jump serve. Tip in the middle, Julie Parrott with the dig outside of April, and she crushes it straight down. Booyah. She's on fire right now, Steve.
Great job by April Bear. I think Tim's is trying to get some younger players to get a chance. She did a really good job there.
Andrea again with the heater, and she has an ace right there. IPFW is on a roll right now. 11-3. The key is the serving. They're keeping their serves in.
Yeah, she's doing a really good job.
Again with the heater. A nice another serve. Setter dumps it. I seen that from Georgia. IPFW players didn't pick up on that one.
April did a really nice job coming in there in that second game. Tim's just trying to get some other people to get a chance to play.
Everybody's playing well tonight, Steve. Oh. And we're here, 11-4, IPFW. Timeout. Coach Heffron calls a timeout, so things won't get out of hand right here, so they can settle down, get a side out, and continue to finish with this match.
You too can join in the excitement of IPFW athletics by participating in the Royal Dons Club. The Royal Dons Club is the official booster club for IPFW's athletic teams. Members enjoy priority seating at all IPFW events, food and refreshments in the hospitality room, admission to IPFW sports media lunches, and association with other Mastodon supporters, just to name a few benefits. For information on becoming a member of the Royal Dons Club, call Lisa Moreland at 481-6027 or write to Royal Dons Club, 2101 Coliseum Boulevard East, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46805.
Good pass by Julie. Lubin with the backslide. Ball's dug up. Play action Bellarmine. Touch block, and IPFW couldn't react to it. IPFW needs a side out right now, so they can get a side out and end this match right here. They don't want Bellarmine to get into this game.
They did a good job of getting back after the 3-0 deficit, but you can't let them get back in it now either.
Good serve, good pass outside to Tiffany. She's dug. Back to the back row, out the pipe position, and the ball is out of bounds. Side out, IPFW. Steve, what does IPFW need to do right now in order for them to get back? Well, they're already in the match to end this game right here.
Well, they just got to keep doing what they've been doing so far with the serving, because the serving is what's really taking Bellarmine out of their game. And if you serve tough, they can't get a pass, they can't run the middle, and you can camp on the outside, and it makes it a lot easier to play defense and everything. So just, that's all the serve. It's 12-5 now. Tiffany came in for April, doing a pretty nice job this far.
There's a good block right there, but now we have a serve. Ball set to the outside. Roll shot, Andrea with the dig. Lubin high to the outside to Julie. She's chiseled off the block, and she gets the kill. 13-5, IPFW. They're 2 points away from victory here at the Hilliard Gate Center at IPFW.
Tiffany Martin continues to serve.
Tiffany into the net with the serve. It's important when you have this big a lead. It's important that you get the serve in and let the other team make a mistake. Am I correct, Steve?
Yeah, you got to keep the pressure on them if you don't get the ball at least over the net and make them think about playing it. By serving the net, they don't even have to think. And then you're shooting yourself in the foot. You just have to make sure that you put it in play and put the pressure on them, not you.
We have Carrie Bear Herman coming back in for Reichart.
The defensive specialist from Carroll High School.
Cuddy shot.
Tim's not going to be too happy with that. Tiffany should have been on that with her left foot on that line there, and she could have dug that ball, but she got stuck up in the center of the court. And Tim looked at her and told her it's a freshman mistake. And
he's writing that in his book right now.
Freshmen.
And Carrie Herdman dunked on that serve, and she's laughing about it. (13-6). IPFW leads. Good pass. Gotti with the tip shot. Side out IPFW.
I wonder if these girls had Noodle in practice last week, teaching them how to do that shot. Because, boy, they've been doing it good tonight.
Amy Cruiser for Lubin. And she gets the 8. And we have championship point. Or match point. Or 14-6. Lubin's back to serve. She gets the ball in. Big by Care Bear. Set to the outside. And this match is over, folks, as Julie Perry puts it down.
We're thinking. Great match by IPFW. Way to win that. Way to come out there and win it in 3. It's a good weekend for IPFW. They come in, win 2 big ones, and we'll be right back with the Danny Down Player of the Game right after this.
IPFW. We at IPFW are pleased to be able to bring you cable cast of NCAA athletic competition. We hope you have enjoyed the show and the excitement of intercollegiate sports from IPFW. To provide such programs, we need your support. With the help of many volunteers, we are able to produce these programs at a relatively low cost. Your contributions will help defray the production costs not covered by the Channel 6 budget. The College Cable Access Center invites you to invest in quality college programming by sending your contributions to Channel 6 at IPFW 2101 Coliseum Boulevard East, Fort Wayne, Indiana 46805. Please make your checks out to the Indiana Purdue Foundation of Fort Wayne and designated for College Cable Access Athletics. Okay, I'm going to take it down to Steve Simonson, who has the player of the game, the Danny Don, April Bear.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Steve Simonson on the floor with our Danny Don player of the game, April Bear. April, successful match today. Not only today, but this weekend. I saw you guys play last weekend, and a little rough time. You had a couple losses, but then you picked it up this week and had 3 big wins. What's the spirit's been like in practice? What do you guys give the credit to?
I think last weekend, even though we lost, we really had a lot of team spirit, and we worked together, and we knew that we were against tough teams, so we really didn't worry about the loss. We just worried about playing together, and then this weekend it all came together because we didn't play maybe as good a team, so we did good together.
Okay, I know that you haven't been playing a lot so far this year, but when you get in, I've noticed this is the big thing that we picked you for Danny Don. When you get in, you've been firing everybody out, playing great. Now, what do you consider your role? How have you adjusted to that, not playing as much as you have in the past? I mean, and you still come in, you fire everybody up, and it's a positive sign. And not only Craig and I notice that, but other people notice that. So we know that you're coming in, trying your best, and eventually you're probably going to get some more playing time. So is it hard? How do you adjust to that, to not being used to coming in off the bench and not starting?
It's hard because last year I just knew that I would play all the time. And now this year, my role has been to pick up the team when they're down. And it's hard not playing, knowing that I only have maybe 4 games left my whole career. But I know that when I go in, I'm going to help them, and they're going to play better. And so that's my role right now. I just have to do my best, and that's it.
All right, that's the key when you go in there, just do what you can. And that's what we noticed tonight. You played limited, but when you were in there, you're unstoppable. You got 4 digs right away, and it's really positive to see coming off the bench like that. So what do you see for the rest of the season for you guys? I mean, going into the tournament and everything, do you see a positive after winning these 3 matches in a row? What do you guys expect?
After today, I see a lot more positive attitudes in between the players, and right now that's our key, is to be positive with each other. And I think we'll be successful if we can do that in the next week and the next weekend.
All right, there you have it. Great game tonight by April Bear. We're going to send it back upstairs to Craig.
Okay, the telecast of this IPFW sports event is a copyright and the sole property of the College Cable Access Center and IPFW. Unauthorized duplication, exhibition, rebroadcast, or other use of this event without express written consent is strictly prohibited. Don't forget to tune in to Channel 6 next Friday evening at 7 to see more GLVC volleyball action, and the Lady Volleydons from Indianapolis University take on the IPFW Volleydons. That's the Lady Greyhounds of Indianapolis take on the IPFW Volleydons. Okay, this is Craig Collins and Steve Simonson signing off. Goodbye.